Hello there, fellow Dungeons & Dragons players and Dungeon Masters alike. My name is Mr. Tarask, and as you can see, I'm in my own freaking living room. And I have been looking around for more than half a year now to find a good setup to create PDF reviews out of the Dungeon Masters Guild and Drive-Thru RPG for you guys, because I got a heckload of PDFs on my computer and I want to start reviewing them. But I've been working with a green screen, I've been using stuff to build like the studio to do this kind of stuff. And after a while, after half a year almost, I just thought, screw it, I'm going to sit in my freaking living room. There's a cat on the table here, there's part of the dog right there. This is just my house, and as you can see next to me is a PDF, the first PDF I will be reviewing in this format. And if you like it, if you like me doing this in this format, make sure to hit the thumbs up and tell me in the comments, because if you guys like this format, then I will continue doing this. And the good news about that is that if I do this this way, this is way more low effort, so I can create these on the fly. I can just sit next to my computer, behind my computer, and I can just click on my webcam thingy, open this PDF, and just open this streaming software stuff, and I can just create a review for you on the fly. There's little to no editing about it, so why not just do it this way? There's a lot of great stuff on the Dungeon Masters Guild and on Drive-Thru RPG. Without further ado, let's just dig into it, and if you guys like it, let me know. So here is the FEATS Don't Fail Me Now, and this is the first one I want to do, and this is one of the last ones I've gotten from the person who wrote it over on Twitter. And the reason I want to review these is sometimes I will review a PDF that I've already read, or at least part of it, or a great part of it, but sometimes I just want to do on the fly kind of stuff, you know? There's a lot of stuff on the Dungeon Masters Guild and Drive-Thru RPG, it catches my eye, and I just want to like open it for the first time and see if I like it, and just record my reaction and just read through it a little bit, and just, I won't show you everything, of course, because like, what's the fun in that? Like, doing everything, that's just, I mean, that's just nuts. I mean, the surprise is gone then. Anyway, I will review this. Let's just scroll through it. Feats Don't Feel Me Now. And basically, this is a PDF full of new feats. And the reason it caught my eye is a few reasons. First of all, the people who pushed this on Twitter, they're very funny people. They're like, this is the best module ever. They're constantly saying that they have the best module over on the guild, which is very funny, which I think is very funny. So I just had to ask for a copy. They just immediately sent me one, and I just got one, and I had to I mean, I wanted to look at it, and I want to just give my opinion. And first of all, the cover artwork. Do I like the cover artwork? I don't know if I like it. This PDF is meant to be a little goofy. So what I like about this cover art is basically everything except for the fluffy dude. He's just way too theme park kind of fluffy. I like the woman with red hair and like this little hamster on her shoulder or whatever. I like the guy throwing the knives. I like the NPCs or monsters or whatever they are, like the orc and the elf or draw or maybe something else. I like those. But I just don't really like the fluffy dude, but maybe it's just the vibe of the PDF. Who knows? So lead designer Gordon McAlpin, never heard of this dude until now. So there is MT Black is in here, so we got that going on. I know him. No playtesters were harmed in the making of this product. So yeah, on the cover, 3 stalwart heroes showcase 4 of the feats contained within this volume. Heart of Fur, okay. Superhero Pose, haha, haha, and Squirrel Master. Okay, that's funny. So she's a superhero pose and Squirrel Master. So these feats, they're meant to be funny. If you add them to your campaign as a Dungeon Master, they're meant to be funny, they're meant to be lighthearted. As a player, also pick them if you want to do just something different than other times. So yeah, introductions, not important. I mean, this is a I mean, there is a bunch of feats in here. Close standard, cheerleader, fiendish facade, goth face, whip smart, super nice. Okay, also if you hear very closely, you might hear a little child who's in his bed. He's 1.5 years old and he's in his bed and he's making a lot of noises. He's just having fun, thinking about Boomba and stuff like that. So there's poser, there's naked invisibility. All right, let's just breaking wind. There's a feat called breaking wind in this PDF. Also, these reviews will most of the time be somewhat short, but sometimes I just like it short and fast. So, breaking wind. Your intestinal fortitude is unmatched. When you take a breather to recover in combat, you also make your enemies pay through the nose. You gain the following benefits. Increase your strength or constitution score by 1 to a maximum of 20. When you use your second wind, When you use your second wind feature, you can issue forth a blast of foul wind. Targeting one creature within 10 feet of you, the target must make its constitution saving throw of 8 plus your proficiency modifier plus constitution modifier. A creature of large size or larger has advantage on the saving throw. On a failed save, the creature is pushed up to 5 feet away from you and is poisoned until the end of your next turn. That's a great feat. That's a great feat to pick like on level 1. You need to be a first level fighter to get breaking wind, because your second wind feature is a fighter feature on level 1. So that's on level 1 or level 2? Level 1, right? Action surge is on level 2, right? Something like that. Anyway, funny stuff. So you can actually just use your second wind, which is funny, could be very funny on like the table. Cheerleader. Charisma of 11 or higher. Your words of encouragement really mean a lot to your allies. Go team go. You gain the following benefits. Charisma +1. You can use your reaction to encourage one creature that you can see or hear you. Your target gains advantage on the next ability check or attack roll and it makes before the start of your night. That's basic stuff. Once you use this ability, you can long rest, short rest. You know, that's just giving somebody advantage. You know, it's a cool feat. It's fun to do. It's not as as cool as the breaking wind thing, as original as the breaking wind thing. That's obvious. Let's see. Earworm. Ooh. Proficiency in performance is a prerequisite. I've always find that a very hard word. Prerequisite is a proficiency in performance. You have a limitless repertoire of popular songs tucked away in your memory. You can use your action to sing the opening lines from one such infectious melody. So no one told you life was gonna be this way. When you do so, choose a target within 60 feet of you who can hear and understand you. The targets will make a wisdom saving throw or become charmed for the next minutes. When it is charmed in this way, it must use its action before moving on each of its turns to join you in singing the song. This is funny. If the target rolls a natural 1, it sings in harmony with you. Oh my god, that's funny. Oh, okay. On your subsequent turns, you must use your bonus action if you wish to keep singing the song and maintain this effect. If you stop singing, the effect ends early. The target can make it blah 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 blah. Funny stuff. Like, this is why we play Dungeons and Dragons. That's my opinion, at least. This is why we play Dungeons and Dragons, for this kind of stuff. It's like I have this feat and I'm going to start singing the opening song of Friends, or I'm just going da 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 The Simpsons. You know, stuff like that. You can just do it and just people will laugh and have a good time. That's Dungeons and Dragons for you. I mean, that's any tabletop role-playing game for you. I'm always talking about Dungeons and Dragons. I know, but anything tabletop RPG is about having fun, having a laugh, sometimes being serious, acting out stuff you could not do in real life. And you know, if singing is not something you can do in real life, you can now pick a feat in game and you can be the best singer in the world. Let's see. Let me see. I'm just picking out things that pop into my eye for some reason, one reason or another. Here's the fluffy dude again, by the way. So there's probably a lot of great feats in here, but I'm just picking out some. Hyper competitive. That sounds for me. You never lose. You gain the following benefits, and you're better at them than anyone else ever. That's what it literally says right here. Increase one ability score of your choice by 1 to a maximum of 20. Preferably one another companion has a high score in. You gain proficiency with one gaming set or vehicle. You gain advantage on intelligence checks to know the current gambling odds on any public game, competition, or sport. Wow, that's really great for role playing. That's some real deep stuff. I mean, oh, you can now see my dog, Fool. That's Zelda, by the way. Say hi, Zelda. Zelda. Hey. So, she's a sweet dog. She's my Swiss Shepherd. She's a Swiss Shepherd dog. She's my main dog. She's a bitch, by the way. She's a big bitch. That's what she is. Female dog. Let me see. When you grant yourself advantage on one ability check made in an attempt to win a game, sporting event, or a similar competition, once you use this ability... Oh, you can grant yourself advantage on one ability check made in an attempt to win a game. Oh my god, that's so cool. And then short or long rest, and it resets. That's cool. That's cool stuff. That's like really... yeah, I mean, this is just a basic little PDF, and I'm sorry I have to do this, but I'm just going to create a new tab, and I'm just going right there with it, and I'm just I totally forgot to search how much this basically costs, so I'm talking about it on my channel right now, and I have no idea how much it costs. So I'm just going to do that. FEATS. Just going to do a quick search where it is. Damn, I can't find it. Don't fail me now. Don't fail me now. There they are. There it is. There it is. Oh, suddenly my computer is very slow. That's because I'm opening a new tab. This will set you back $5. This thing will set you back $5, and you get a bunch of feats, and there's a bunch of very funny people that worked on it, and I wish they asked me to work on it, because I have a bunch of that stuff I could add to that. So yeah, let me see. This is, by the way, all off the cuff. I'm just opening it, so sometimes I just don't really know what to say, and I will just ramble, or I will just have a pause. That's just the way it is. Let me see. Naked invisibility. You have the knack for invisibility. But only in your birthday suit. You gain the following benefits. Any ability score +1. As an action, you can turn invisible, but nothing you're wearing or carrying becomes invisible with you. Objects you pick up remain as invisible as they are normally. As visible as they are normally. You remain invisible until you attack or cast a spell. Basic invisibility until you use this action, blah blah blah. So it reminds me of that scene in like the very bad Fantastic Four film, where this girl has to go like invisible, and then she starts taking off her clothes, and you see this floating bra. Is that in Fantastic Four? I think it's in Fantastic Four. Anyway, oh, great artwork here. I love the artwork, actually. I kind of do love the artwork. It's completely different than we're used to. But I actually love it. I just don't love the furry dude. I just don't like this furry dude. It just reminds me of a theme park. One of those people in a suit that walk up to me in a theme park. So, oh, it's actually a suit. Oh my god. Oh my god, epic fail. Heart of Fur. You like to wear an animal costume. This it grants you the following. Oh my god. You gain you gain proficiency in leatherworking at the end of a long rest, and you can use your leatherworker's tool to create a ready-to-wear fursona that resembles a piece of your choice, which can be worn over armor or clothing. Oh my god. You can don or doff your person, blah blah blah. It has built-in weapons. I'm sorry to the creator. I'm sorry to the creator of this very good module. I was bashing your artwork for it being too theme park person in a suit-ish. It's actually literally a person in a suit. Okay, advantage on animal handling and deception and stuff like that when you're wearing the suit. It just gives you extra powers, but you're wearing a ridiculous suit. I love it. I really do. I really do love it. It's amazing. I love this module. I really love this module. It's very good, and I'm going to add it to my game. I'm going to give it to my players. Well, I'm not going to give it to my players. Like, I'm just going to tell my players they can use it. They can use the feats out of it in my game because I really like it. Where is this superhero pose? I wanna squirrel master, socially distant. When you're not within 5 feet of another creature, you have resistance to poison damage and advantage on saving throws against disease and poison. Oh, you learn a message cantrip and you can cast it without... Oh, god damn, that's good stuff. Socially distant. Superhero pose. When you stand triumphantly with your hands in your hips, you look like an unstoppable badass. You gain the following benefits. The following benefits. As an action during the first round of combat, you can strike a dramatic pose. When you do, creatures of your choice within 30 feet of you that can see you must make a wisdom saving throw. Undead, constructs, and creatures with a challenge rating equal to or higher than your level are immune. On a failed save, a creature becomes frightened of you for 1 minute. A frightened target can repeat the saving throw at the end of its turns. When a creature sees you take damage, it has advantage on its saving throw to end the effect. That's cool. It's actually just you actually basically cast fear, but with a superhero pose. So again, role-playing wise, that's very cool. If you play a fighter and you suddenly go like, you put your sword on your shoulder and you're like, suddenly people are frightened of you, which is so cool. Yeah, I really like it. And that's whip smart, something with a whip, wood cunning, blowgun mastery. That's the first appendix, a missing feat, blowgun mastery. Guys, girls, whoever created this module, I don't know if there's girls involved, guys and girls, probably there's girls involved. Yeah, Laura, she's a girl, probably. Guys, girls, and people, everybody who created this freaking awesome. Now I like this. Now that I see this furry dude, and I oh my god, it's such a major fail. Anyway, I really like the artwork, I really like the module, and for $6, I mean just pick it up if you like feats and if you like to be ridiculous every now and then. And that's the thing with a feat, you know, you don't use it every round, you don't use it every combat, you just use it every now and then, these kinds of feats. So it doesn't ruin the game if you do it right. If you're not like all the time doing like all the time running around in this fur suit like all the time, I mean, it won't ruin the game for anybody. If you do it once in a while, or if you have like this light-hearted group, this light-hearted campaign where stuff like this is possible, pick up the freaking PDF. It's $6. And while you're at it, by the way, also pick up my PDF, the Sacrifice domain. It's a cleric domain which I created together with the amazing JVC parry. If you want a very cool explosive cleric domain where you can sacrifice your own hit points and your own hit die to do more damage and to heal your allies, that one's for you. And also pick this one up. And until next time, let me know if you like this setup I'm doing here in my living room. I hope your inspiration may guide you.